Hi friends, I wanted to give you a quick update on my health journey and where I am now. Many of you followed my story that I was very sick for several years with digestive issues. For a long time, a couple years, the doctors tried every test and couldn't figure out what was wrong. And finally, I was diagnosed with sucrose intolerance, what I would call acquired sucrose intolerance, because I didn't have it my whole life. It wasn't a congenital issue, but I could not digest sugar and starches. So where am I now? I shared with you that I was diagnosed a couple of years ago with sucrose intolerance through a breath test. I started Sucraid, which took a while. That is the medication that I took. I followed a very strict diet, very strict diet of total reduction as much as I possibly could of sugars and starches, even to the point of like not eating like spices that had starches in them. Extremely strict diet. It took a long time, but I was healed. Probably took about 2 years of following the diet, taking Sucraid before I was fully healed. And so where am I today? Well, now I have not taken any Sucraid at all for over a year, maybe a year and a half, and I am completely back to a normal diet. There's nothing that I don't eat, and I'm totally better. I'm completely healed. So thank you, God, for the healing that I have had. Since I shared that in an article and on this YouTube channel, I've had a lot of people who have written to me and asked, and like, what happened with your story? Well, I just want to clarify, I'm not a medical doctor. And honestly, I don't even know 100% what exactly happened. I don't know what originally caused it. I don't know why I had it. What I can say is that I give God all the glory and credit. I'm very thankful for the journey he's taken me through in my life. Before this happened, I had lost over 100 pounds and was recovering from binge eating and compulsive eating and addictive eating. And I am so glad for all of the tools and skills that I learned through that journey, because I really don't think I could have followed the diet, such a strict diet, without it. And even still, it was really hard. But I thank God for taking me through that and growing me, because in some ways it was preparing me for this challenge that I was about to experience. So where I am today is completely healed. I do want to offer hope and encouragement for people who are diagnosed with this. I also want to clarify, I really do believe that I had acquired sucrose intolerance, which is different from CSID, which is congenital sucrose intolerance. As far as I know from everything that I've read, again, not as a medical professional, but just sharing my experience, people who have congenital sucrose intolerance will always have it. That is a genetic issue where their body is not making the enzymes to digest sugars and some starches. For me, I believe it was acquired. I believe that I had some damage to the lining of my gut that made it so that my intestines were not producing the enzymes to help me digest sugars and starches. But when I finally got on Sucraid and started a diet that eliminated those foods for a period of time, that allowed my gut to heal. It wasn't fast. It took, like I said, several years and was an up and down. But giving my gut that time that it needed to heal, I believe that the lining of the intestines did heal. And then my body started making these enzymes again. Again, not my medical opinion, but just my understanding. So when I was diagnosed, even though it was acquired, I was told that it would be lifelong, that I would need to take Sucraid lifelong, that I would need to be on the diet lifelong. I don't know if my experience is typical or unusual, but what I can tell you is that for me, it's not been lifelong. I'm totally fine now. So I I just want to offer that hope to other people. I can't say that this will be your story, but I can tell you that it's my story. So there's my update. Like I said, totally better. That's continued to be true. For those of you who followed my story and my journey, I just want to say thank you so much for your prayers. I had so many people who were praying for me and encouraging me and offering me like, have you tried this? Have you tried this? And believe me, I tried them all. There was not a supplement that they sell on Amazon or a diet thing that I did not try. You can go to theholymess.com. I have that all laid out of all the different things that I tried, but healing is possible. So let me encourage you with that from my story. If you have been diagnosed with sucrose intolerance, you know someone who has, you suspect that you have it, or you have some other health issue going on, please just know that even if you've been told that healing isn't possible, I believe that it is possible. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.